This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Blueface's mom is running her mouth as usual. Now, I saw one rant earlier where she was talking about, I've been trying to build generational wealth my whole life. And she's talking about Blueface's older brother who's having, which is sad. He's having problems mentally because he did go to jail for 12 years and they weren't able to afford him a lawyer at the time to get him lesser time for whatever he did. I can't remember what it was. And she's talking about building generational wealth. The only person that's building any kind of generational wealth is Blueface, not you. Well, then she goes on to talk about some other stupidness because, she just can't stop running her mouth, man. Let me see what she says here. I think this is it, yeah.
John not about to put his hands on no female, on no woman, unless you hit him to the point where he have to. We all watched that. Y'all gonna play dumb to Kingdom Come. That we watched Brock damn near beat his on the street corner before he returned fire. We gon' find out. We gon' find out. Cause John got some females he done dealt with for a long time that ain't never put their hands on them, and he ain't never put their hands on them. You got some women out here that love the man more than they love theyself. They'll just swing on a man until he has to defend himself. Why would you do that? He ain't tell now one of y'all he want to be with y'all. If we go Google right now, did John say he want to be with Krishan? It's going to pop up from day one that he said no. It's going to pop up that he told Jaden, I'm not ready to be serious ever since he was 16 years old.
Now, I'm going to tell you, she should just stop talking, bro. She's so desperate to be famous through her son. It's, weird. Max Speed is a current picture. He should be out by the end of this year or the top of next year. It said 2025, but they usually shave a few months off. He'll probably be off in a halfway house by the end of this year. Okay, so Rick Ross gets the response from Nico, the watch guy on YouTube. Is that his name? Nico Leonard, right? He's funny, okay? And Rick Ross asked for this. He called out Rick Ross for having a fake Audemars, okay? That green one, it's only one person owns it. It's very rare. And you have to buy 10 watches of different colors to get that one in a set. Rick Ross doesn't own it. It's a fake watch he has. But Rick Ross went back at him on a video, and he's forced to respond. And he highlights a bunch of Rick Ross's watches that aren't exactly... He highlights some that are good watches, but he highlights a lot of watches that are just aftermarket BS that are worth half the value. And he highlights that this watch isn't even his. He wore it to... It's a $20 million watch from Jacob & Co. And Rick Ross is not the one that owns this watch. Okay, somebody else owns it. He wore it because he's kind of like a brand ambassador for Jacob. Yeah, it's Rick Ross is embarrassing himself with these back and forths. He's got to stop because this guy actually has money. It's you got called out. It is what it is. But some people double down on the fake stuff. Rick Ross has money. He says, and he even says that. I know Rick Ross has money. It's just that, come on, you can't fake everything. You can't have everything in the world. Actual photos of Tupac and what he wore to Jack the Rapper event in Atlanta 1992 is out, and there was no bandana. And it's just laziness on BMF series part to put this in there. I mean, this looks stupid. It didn't look authentic. And why was that even in there? You didn't even have to do that. Let's put Tupac in the BMF series. Nobody's expecting to see that in there. They want to see the Big Meech and his brother and how they came to, running Atlanta. They're really... So they always do this. Too many after a couple seasons, too many people get involved in writing and putting it together, and it starts to fall apart. And that's what I was worried about. Poetic Flacco goes around and asks different girls and guys, what would you take, $100 or dinner with Meek Mill. Everyone chose $100. Meek Mill, you don't have the trenches, you don't have the streets anymore, bro. It's sad. I think Meek Mill's very talented. He just doesn't focus on what he's good at, you know? He's all over the place. He's very insecure. He's always trying to prove himself that he hangs out with billionaires, this and that. And this is just like, bro, just be yourself. Meek Mill rejects DJ Academic's $1 million podcast deal and says he's richer than anybody Academics knows. But he was just begging for a podcast deal the same day. And he was offered one. Now he doesn't need one. He knows billionaires. Lotto's trying to push this song that nobody wants. What's the one where it's like church Sunday service, whatever the song is, and Young Miami's trying to hang out with her in the club, and they're throwing money. Nobody in the club cares that they're there. It's a sad sight. And Gilbert Arenas' response to Saucy Santana said Gil liked watching his twerk videos. He says, I ain't gonna lie, between him and Meg Thee Stallion, I might watch him. Pause, bro. Gilbert Arenas. Whoa. Nick Young was even like, pause, bro. Shaq speaks with Mario Chalmers about possibly playing in Ice Cube's Big 3 basketball league. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what this is about. So supposedly Rollo and this girl, Jasmine Chiefs, her husband was forced her to block Rollo.
Don't block Rollo, not Rollo mad because I ended up blocking him. But you know, it's okay. He'll be okay. I just wish people stop fucking with me because what? I did unblock Rollo. He's still mad. Y'all know how Rollo is. He's sensitive. We about to wake him up though. And if everybody keeps saying Rollo got a baby mama or wife, whatever, he does. But if you don't know, a motherfucking Muslims have multiple girlfriends, multiple this, multiple that. So if she know about me, she been know about me for years. Y'all hoes could beat it.
Is this Jada Chief's sister? Jada Chief's sister? Is it Jasmine? Yeah. Yep. So she's in this because of Jasmine. So he knows her through Little Baby, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know who she is. It's the first time seeing her. Diddy spotted at the Rolling Loud with his kids. It's bold out here. This is an iconic picture of Mike Tyson back in the day. Pause. But Jake Paul reenacts it. I think that's pretty dope, actually. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News.